two environments for consumer goods that have Eloqua. You have one for financial services, one for automotives, one for high tech.
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose which environment do you want.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, there is limited availability. So if I need this one, for example,
Yes.
it takes maximum 24 hours to get provisioned.
Okay.
Not more than that. I put my opportunity number. So let's go to the CRM.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have access to the CRM yet?
To the
Oracle Public
CRM?
Cloud?
I don't think so. So CRM, I need access to CRM, right?
Yeah, you need access so you can start getting opportunities there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say
for CRM, or where can I find this access?
I'll send you the link.
Mm-hmm.
You should have access by default.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the link. Let's try. If not, I think you go to the OIM. You know the OIM, right?
Yes.
And you search for it. It's called Oracle Public Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send you the link now on Slack. I'm sending it on Slack. Let's see if it's working or not.
Okay.
Yeah, I send it on Slack.
Okay.
So let's say I have a service request. So we receive
service requests.
the opportunities as service requests.
Yes.
So each opportunity is linked to an account, and then when they need pre-sales to engage, they open a service request. So if I go to my open service requests,
mm-hmm. How many service requests is kind of healthy, or on average do you have?
Till the moment, I have like from the start of the FY, I have 85 in 85 in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So the average is 10 per month, I think.
Okay.
More or less. So 85, but they are not all open. So this is a service request, okay,
mm-hmm.
for an Arab Jordan investment bank, for example.
Yeah.
So you can open the service request here.
Yes.
Okay, this is the details of the service request. Who is the team working? Normal CRM. And this is the opportunity number.
Yes.
Okay, and this is the account if I need to see the account. Let's go to the opportunity. Mm-hmm. It's a 50K opportunity. Yes. I worked for 20 hours. Okay. So what you do, this is the opportunity itself. It's Eloqua, mm-hmm. Engagement Cloud, Adaptive Intelligence.
Yes.
So I take the opportunity number here and I go back, mm-hmm. put the opportunity number to link my demo request to an opportunity, mm-hmm. and it will read the customer name automatically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes.
For your sake, you can say there is no opportunity and write, for example, this is personal learning.
Okay.
Let's say personal learning.
Yes.
I need a new deal server. Mm-hmm. Start date, end date, and then submit. It's as easy as that. Okay. It will take less than 24 hours to get submitted.
Okay.
To get provisioned for you. Once it's provisioned, it's here.
Does it impact something? Like, is there any internal cost connected with that, or
no? No, you don't. We don't rent environments here.
Okay.
So for this tab, environments, which are the team environments that are available for us all the year, yeah, it's getting from Sean's budget. But for demos here, no. You can do as much as you want as long as there is availability from their side.
Yes.
Sometimes they will say, no, we don't have availability. We'll give you on the environment for only 1 week.
Okay.
We cannot extend it for you. Then let's say, for example, this is a consumer goods. You launch the demo. Mm-hmm. And it's end-to-end integrated, which means it's not one product. Yes. It's multiple products together. From here, I have provisioned. Yeah, it's end-to-end. So this is the password. It's a weekly password. So it changes every week. Mm-hmm. I launch the demo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As I told you, it's multiple products. I can go to Eloqua as well, Eloqua credentials. So, and then you log into the system and then you start doing the demo or start exploring.
Yes, understand. Okay.
Okay. So, do you want me to walk you through any product from inside right now? Or you will explore it using the demo script?
I will play with it myself, and then I guess if I
Yeah.
have questions,
Let me know. Yeah.
let you
Let me know.
Mhm.
Let me know.
Because it can be
You
time
know.
consuming, right? So if you can,
Yeah.
if you can help me.
Yeah. So a couple of things that you need to understand. Let me open a notepad so I can, or a Word document.
Mhm.
A couple of things you need to know about every product. So, or a couple of supportive documents that we will go through now.
Okay.
Why don't? Sorry. Yeah. So for every product, you need to know
Mhm.
the SKUs or the bill of material.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just give them. So you need to know the price list, or which will include the SKUs, the part numbers, the bill of material, and those stuff. And you need the price list supplements, and we will come into that.
Mhm.
Supplement document. Supplement. Sorry, I'm not good at.
What is supplement document?
I'll show it to you now.
Okay.
And then you need the service descriptions document, and I'll show you to you right now as well.
Mhm.
So it's the service descriptions document. And then you need the release notes for sure.
Yes.
Okay. And so it's priceless supplement, service descriptions, and you need the data sheet.
Mhm.
Let's explore them one by one.
Yeah.
Let's go for the price list. We have a portal that is called eSource.
Okay.
eSource.oraclecorp.com.
Okay.
I'll share it with you over Slack.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, shared over Slack. Okay, on the eSource,
Mhm.
you go here to cloud.
Okay, cloud, yes. What is for that eSource, Oracle eSource?
This is for the price lists.
Okay.
This is where you will go to create your bill of material.
Okay.
So you go to pricing. No,
Yes.
price lists, sorry, price lists.
Yes.
We are SaaS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then depend on what you are selling. So let's say we are selling Eloqua. So we click on Oracle Marketing Cloud.
Yes.
And this is the price list. And this is the price list supplement. We are going to see both.
Okay.
So you open the price list here.
Mm-hmm.
This is for all the marketing. So you need to search in Eloqua. This document you need every time to go live. Don't save it offline because it changes a lot.
Yeah.
So and they don't notify us when something change. Sometimes some SKU go obsolete, someone retire, someone get changed. They don't notify us. So every time you are doing a bill of material,
Yes.
open this document again. Even if you know what the SKU looks like, everything, no, open it again. So this one includes Eloqua, Infinity, Maximizer, and Responses.
Okay.
If you go to Eloqua,
yes. Yes.
Okay. So when you take the Eloqua training, the one on the OSAN, the one that we said it's very primitive, you will understand that Eloqua is licensed per the number of contacts you have in your marketing list.
Yes.
Responses is per number of interactions. which is
Okay.
CPMs or number of emails, number of SMSs. So both have different metrics. So you will find here that, okay, this is Eloqua Marketing Basic, this is Eloqua Marketing Standard, this is Eloqua Enterprise.
Yeah,
Okay.
so different types of solution.
Yeah.
Not solution, but functionality.
Functionality, yeah.
Mhm.
It's monthly. It's a metric of 110,000 contacts. So when they put one as a quantity, it means 10,000 contacts. If they put two, it means 20,000 contacts, and that's it. And there is a minimum. There is no minimum here. There is no minimum here. But if you go to the enterprise, there is a minimum of 50, which means that 50 times,
50 times
it's
10,000.
half a million. Half a million.
Half a million, yeah. This is minimum.
So this,
okay.
and this is the part number. We don't share part numbers. So sales go do the part numbers. We don't share the part number.
What is part number?
When they go to the CPQ, which is the pricing and the quotation tool, they put the part number to get the price. So it's like the SKU number, or I don't know what they used to call it in SAP. So
okay, yeah, it's I guess material number. It is
material number, yes, material number, yeah. And then there are some add-ons. So if you need advanced lead scoring, if you need event management, if you need security administration, if you need CRM integration add-on. So there are lots of add-ons. If you need SSL. So when you study a product, you need to study this because you will, based on your discovery, after the discovery, you will say, this is my initial bill of material. So the sales guy can do a budgetary and go tell the customer that this is, for example, 120K. And then when you do the demo, you revise your bill of material and tell him, this is my final bill of material, based on which the sales guy will do a quotation. So let's say you will say that we need Eloqua Marketing Standard. Okay, so you'll copy that in your email, and you will say my bill of material. So bill of material, for example, it's Eloqua Marketing Standard, and I need to add advanced lead scoring, for example, because the customer said 1 to 3. So we need advanced lead scoring. So you are going to add it in your document here as well. Okay. And we need secure microsite because the forms and landing pages will be under SSL.
Okay.
And you make sure you are not putting something that the customer doesn't want. So it's the most critical part of our job to have an accurate bill of material. Okay. So this is a sample. For sure, when you take all the trainings, you will understand what each one means. And then here, this is the price for 10,000 contact. So for 10,000 So for 10,000 contact, it's $2,000 basic per month if you are basic. $4,000 per month if you are standard.
There is no enterprise.
No enterprise because there is a minimum.
Not sufficient amount of contact.
Yeah. So now you understand. And then you can find some industry verticals. So the industry verticals, if you go down.
Yes.
Down and down.
Yes.
Let's go. So it's not here. No, it should be here. Where are they? Where is the industry verticals? They changed it. Maybe they.
Why I need industry verticals?
So industry verticals. Let's say, for example, you are selling to a higher education.
Yes.
We have a vertical that covers higher education in terms of admission cycle. So it's not a lead to opportunity; it's admission to colleges. So it's a vertical solution built on top of Eloqua for this industry. So we have financial services, higher education, consumer goods, and I don't remember the last one. We have 4 different. It's the same for Infinity, for example. Infinity is per server calls. It's not per. So this is the metric. Each product has its own metric. Blokai, for example, or DMP, it's per page views. How many page views do you have? CRM, it's per user, number of users.
Yes. Yes.
Some of them is per server call, some of them is page views, some of them interactions like maximizer and responses, it's interactions. And Eloqua, it's per contacts. Some of them is billed monthly, some of them is billed annually.
Okay.
So you need to understand that. You don't share quantities, you don't share part numbers. Sales will do that. But you need to understand it so to help him. Most of the times they will not be educated enough to do it. So you need to help them.
Understand.
Okay?
Yeah.
But if you need to understand what does each one do, so what is the difference between the basic, standard, and enterprise?
That's a critical. Yes, I think it's
yeah, then you go to the list supplements.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's on a high level for sure. It's not detailed.
Mm-hmm.
But the list supplements has something very important to tell you.
Right.
It's prerequisites.
Okay.
So, for example, this is the part number again.
Yes.
This is the basic. Those are the high-level features. So, for example, the basic, let me zoom in.
Yeah.
The basic will give you 10 marketing users, 10 BI users, 5 customer profiler user. You will understand what is engage, what's customer profiler.
Okay.
And it gives Oracle support. If you move to standard,
yes,
it gives you basic plus those features. And 50 users instead of 10. If you go to enterprise, it will give you plus those features.
More, yes. Okay.
Yeah. So for example, if we want event management has a prerequisite basic. It's a prerequisite. So it doesn't, you cannot put it with the enterprise because it's already there in the enterprise.
Well, wait. So if I want to sell platform Eloqua event management cloud service, yeah.
This only works if you are putting the basic.
So I should have in my bill of material Eloqua marketing basic, yeah.
Plus event management,
which is basic edition, and then I can add Eloqua event management cloud service. So I cannot sell standalone Eloqua event management cloud service.
No, you can't.
It's
you can't.
As a package with marketing basic, at least, right? At least.
No, not at least. So they will say either basic, standard, or enterprise. But because they said basic, so it doesn't work with standard or enterprise. Why? Because it's already in the package here.
Okay. I understand that.
Okay.
That was my question. So it's kind of weird that only with basic you can do it, but if you buy more expensive.
So for example, if you need to add additional test environment, if the customer wants additional test environment,
yes,
you can put it with the standard or this or the one or the industry solution or the industry solution of entertainment or insurance or.
In which case a customer can need additional test environment?
If they have a staging environment, for example, they tell you, no, we need a staging environment and a production environment. Okay. Yeah. So this is how to understand the prerequisites. Okay. It's a helpful. So it's the price list plus the price list supplement that will help you do an accurate bill of material. But there is a third document, which is the service descriptions. So right on Google, it's public. The service descriptions is a public document. So you just write Eloqua service. Every product has its own service description. So write the name of the product, then service description. You will find it on Google. Yes. So it is, yeah. Oracle Eloqua Professional Service Description. I think it's that one. Or the other one, I don't know. Okay. So the service description document will give you details, more details. Yes. No, this is for implementation. So this is for, because we have SKUs for implementation as well, but it's not the pre-sales that do it, it's the OCS, Oracle Consultancy Services. So it's none of our business. Again, so I think it is Oracle Consultancy Services, the implementation arm of Oracle. Yeah. Remember when we said we either the sales either go with OCS or go with a partner? Yes. Yeah. So this is, make sure that it's the most up-to-date one. So when you go down there, yes, sorry, you will find more and more details. So for example, Let's go up. Yeah. Oracle, Eloqua, let's take them one by one. So let's start with the basic, Oracle Eloqua Marketing Basic.
Yes.
It has an old name, Eloqua Marketeer. If the customer has, sometimes they will get you a customer that we had an opportunity with him 2 years ago and there was a previous bill of material. So you will see it was named Eloqua Marketeer. This is what's in the package. That was in the supplement. This is some usage limits. For example, we need to have a maximum of 1 million page views per month.
Yes.
2 million emails per month. 50,000 emails per hour. 100,000 form submissions per hour. 20,000 API.
That the customer gets with this solution, right?
Yeah, but let's say that the customer says, I'm sending, and it's a case I'm working on now. I'm sending, let's say, 5 million emails per month. Even if the basic features, in terms of features, works for him, I cannot send the basic because he's passing this threshold. So I need to go to the standard, which gives up to 10 million emails per month.
Okay.
So in the service description, you will find more details.
Is it somehow flexible if, for example, the rest of the features are from basic, but one from enterprise? So should I anyway sell enterprise, or it can be adjusted somehow?
No, it's either it's all basic or all enterprise.
Oh, the question is, for example, we will just need to send emails, let's say, and the rest is not so crucial for us, and we would like smaller price. So is it possible to somehow, I don't know, sell them the basic and only emails from enterprise, or it is?
No, it doesn't work not in all products. So it doesn't work like that. So what you can do here is you can sell the basic and
additional
event management.
Okay.
If it's not in the add-ons, you cannot sell it because it's not priced. So you can say, I'm selling the basic plus event management. I'm selling the basic plus advanced lead scoring.
Okay.
But you cannot say, I'm selling the basic plus extra emails. It doesn't work like that. In DMP, it works like that, and I'll show you. Let me show you DMP, for example. Let's take another example. So DMP is under Oracle Data Cloud. This is the Oracle DMP Global Price List. And this is the price list supplements. I know it's complex, so bill of material is the most, I'll keep saying it, is the most critical part of our job.
Yes.
So this is the DMP. So if you go to the DMP, we have here DMP for marketeers and DMP for publishers.
Yes.
So two tiers. We have marketeer starter, marketeer basic, marketeer professional, marketeer global, and enterprise. And you can see the difference in prices. It's per month. So it's double. So it's very critical. It's either 15,000 or 30,000. So it's double. And then 60,000. It gets doubled. So in order to understand the difference, you go to the list supplements. And you will find that the marketeer starter gives you access to only one channel.
Okay.
Either you do media targeting, which is display, video, mobile, social, or you do site optimization, or you do email campaign, you do attribution, or dynamic creatives. It's only one channel, and it gives you 100 million monthly page views.
Okay.
If we go to the marketeer basic, it gives you 2 channels instead of 1, and 300 million monthly page views. If you go to the professional,
in terms of page views, so we are speaking about how to say, is it like in some social media, or it is a website page views?
Website and mobile app.
Website, mobile app. Okay.
Yeah. So if you go to the professional, it's 500 million page views. If we go to the global, it's 1 billion page views. If we go to the enterprise, it's unlimited page views.
Okay.
But if we go back here, okay, you can buy additional page views. Bundle of 100 millions.
Okay.
So if I have, let's say, for example, 200 million.
And sorry to interrupt, you said mobile as well. So it is kind of opens of mobile app.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I think it's calls, but we normally do it website only. This is how we normally.
Okay.
Because
otherwise,
so yes,
how can you count how many times somebody sees your mobile app?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense to download the mobile app, but not to see it.
But in our region, in terms of page views, in 90% of the cases, 100 million a month is enough. Not in all cases for sure. I'm having a case with Ernest. I think you know Ernest and Simona.
Yes.
It's 6.5 billion per month, page views per month in Poland. So here you can say I have 200 million. The marketeer starter gives me 100 million, and I'll purchase additional 100 million here. Okay. You can do that.
And in our region, you mean like in Saudi Arabia or in Dubai, or in which region you say?
I think it's in the whole ECMA. If it's one country, it's always below 100 million per month. Okay. Right. But in the case of Poland, for example, it's 6.5 billion, so it's a special case.
Yes. Okay.
So so this is how to go to the price lists. If we go back to the eSource, you will find price lists to all our products. So CPQ, Data Cloud, which is DMP, Fusion. Fusion has the commerce, it has the CRM. Right now, which is Service Cloud, it also has field service in it. Teleo is HR. Don't go to Teleo. All the backend, all the ERP guys go to Fusion only. So this is how to go, and you have the archives because it keeps changing, so they archive the old ones.
Yes.
And if you go to the service description document, which the one we said you can have it in a Google search, you will find the retired offerings. Because we very rapidly change this, and some SKUs gets retired. Okay. So, for example, we used to have an industry SKU for life sciences, pharmacies, and we no longer do for life sciences. And like when you remember when I told you we have one for higher education? Yes. This was a month ago. Yes. I just knew now that we don't have it anymore because they're retired. Higher education, okay. So keep an eye. With every opportunity, you need to come and visit this. All right. Okay. Keep an eye on the minimum quantity as well. Keep an eye on the metric and on the add-ons that you need to add. And always use the list supplements to understand the prerequisites. That this needs this and this needs this. Okay. You cannot put those together, so because it's a prerequisite. So you need to keep an eye, and the service description is your friend, or is always your friend. Okay, understand. So we discussed here price list, but this is how you share it with sales. We used to share SKUs, no more. We share the SKU. We used to share the other teams in Oracle do sizing, like how many quantity. Our team, we don't do it as per our process. Okay. As per Ahmed Taha's advice, we don't share quantities. What? I mean, like how many users in terms of CRM, let's say 10 users, in terms of additional page views, bundle of million. So if you want, let's say, for example, 500 million or 500 million, so it's 5 of this. So we don't share quantity. We just share product names, including edition specification, but not specific numbers, right? Yes, exactly. Okay. And this is as per Ahmed Taha. So we discussed price lists, we discussed price list supplement. Yes. We discussed price service descriptions. Yes. Let's go for the release notes. Okay. So the release notes, you again go to Google and let's say Eloqua. Yes. So we do 4 releases per year. Yes. In most of the products. Some products like commerce, we do 6. But most of the products, we do 4 releases per year. Okay. So if we are in FY19 or if we are in 2019, we have 19A, 19B, 19C, 19D. This is our naming convention for the releases.
Yeah.
If we are in 20 FY20 or
Yes.
2020, the next release that we are waiting is 20A.
Okay.
So we are now the most updated one, or the most recent one is 19D. So when you go to your environment, let's go back to demo environment.
Yes.
This one is 19C.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So if there is a new feature in 19D, it's not here. So when you get a new environment, you need to know which version it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can open a ticket
Yeah.
that I need the latest to upgrade to the latest 19D, because there is a specific feature that my client want to see.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's not that crucial. So just go to Google and write Eloqua Help Center.
Okay. Help Center.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the Eloqua Help Center.
Okay.
And it's available for customers, so you can share this with customers.
Yes.
Okay. When you say explore or get started or whatever, you will find a drop down.
Okay.
What's new in the latest release? So this is the release notes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is a help center where a full documentation, how to do your first campaign, and it sometimes you will get benefit. But the latest release notes is here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You want to keep an eye on Slack,
Mm-hmm.
because they will say, for example, 20A is now released. There is a community call that will show you what's new.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, yes, 19A to 19D campaign management.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You'll find all the features here. So if you go to Slack,
okay,
and you have seen the announcement for 20A for responses. You've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are some community calls that you need to subscribe to.
Okay.
If you look at my calendar, for example,
where I can subscribe for them for that.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
So if you look at my calendar, but for us here in Dubai, it's always late at night.
Okay. Because it is
So
taking time in the United States, right? Taking place.
sorry.
Because why it is late at night? Because of United States where they present.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So in CX they do something called 5 in 15.
Mm-hmm.
It's a call where they say 5 new features in 15 minutes. It's a 15 minutes call, so it's something very quick.
Okay.
So this 5 in 15, but it's 9 p.m. my time.
Okay.
But if I go next week, for example,
mm-hmm.
I have the CPQ Cloud Community Call. It's a bi-weekly call,
mm-hmm.
again 7 p.m. And I have CX Sales B2B Service 20A. So this one
mm-hmm.
is the 20A. They will tell us in those 2 hours what's new in 20A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's a Zoom. So keep an eye on those
mm-hmm.
if you want to be always up to date. See the release notes, people demoing 20A, for example, answering questions if you have any question.
Yes.
So here they will talk about 20A and the roadmap for 20B and 20C, what to expect. Okay. How to subscribe to that, I'll tell you now. Scheduling. So you are part of the community on Slack. I added you on most of the channels that I have on Slack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So some community calls they send to teams, so they are sending to my team, to Sean Swanson's team.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have it already.
Yes.
Okay. But there are something called the wizards.
Wizards. Okay.
Wizards is the communities that we had before Slack, before the ages of Slack. Okay. If you have any question, you just send an email to everybody in the community. And I organize them here in folders, but as you can see, so you can get easily 200 emails in a week. So you need to put good rules in your inbox.
Okay.
So for Eloqua, let's say, for example, for Eloqua.
Yes.
you need to subscribe to this email distribution list. It's very slow.
Yes.
It should open. Okay, something wrong with my Outlook. Let me restart.
Okay, sometimes it can kind of get frozen. Or...
It's the beehive.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to open it. Yeah. Sorry, just give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Let's go here again.
Okay. By the way, what is KSA? Do you know?
Saudi Arabia. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Okay, understand. Thanks.
Yeah. So Eloqua. Yeah, so this is communications. People sending random questions. Sometimes they send announcements. So it's Eloqua Wizard Group.
Eloqua Wizard Group, okay.
SC is solution consultants because before we were named solution engineers, we were named sales consultants, so SCs.
Yeah.
So how to subscribe to this group? OIM. You know the OIM?
Yes, yes. So I should go there and do what?
Yeah. And I'll send you the names of all the wizard groups for all the products.
Okay.
You just search for Eloqua SC Wizards. You do the request and you will start get bombarded with those emails.
Okay.
Okay. So for Eloqua, not too much, but for right now, for example, you will see that in one day you can get like up to 5 or 6 emails.
Okay.
So you need to do good rules inside your Outlook in order not to have lots of in your inbox. So yes, so we said that you need to keep in the release notes. You need to keep an eye on the community calls.
Yes.
Check now in your calendar. Do you have the next week's one for sales and service?
I guess so. Let me just check. I will go.
To be honest, I don't attend them. To be very honest with you, I should attend them, but I don't attend them because they are late, and we have 22 products. So if I'm attending community calls for 22 products, that's too much.
That's a lot. Yeah, I understand that. Sure.
They get recorded, so I do them. I don't attend them live, but I schedule them because we have one release per quarter. Some products that I'm not active in, like CPQ, I'm not keen now on the new features, but when I study CPQ, I will be keen. So check this one, CX sales and B2B service, for example. Do you have it Saturday 23rd?
Thursday 23rd, CX sales and B2B service 20AC roadmap webinar. Yes, I do have it.
Yeah, okay. And there is a training for CX sales. OTBI is the business intelligence, the reports. There is a training, for example, next Tuesday on the sales report. Do you have it?
Yes, I do have it. Okay.
Then you are on the right list.
Right.
Yeah. What else do we need to discuss today?
So according to the agenda, let's just have a okay. So demo scenarios, customer references.
Yeah, customer references. Customer references, it's again, we discussed before that unlike other jobs that you may have worked in, it is the sales rep's job, not our job.
Okay.
However, you need to tell some stories in your demos, right?
Yeah.
So there are lots of places where you can search customer references. So the most common one is the big book.
Big book, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
هو اللي بحث الفايدة ده ولا هو؟
Yeah.
Yes.
So the big book, you search by product. It's not a very good interface. So you say, for example, this is software as a service.
Yes.
Under software as a service, I need to find under CX marketing references.
Yes.
In the EMEA region, in this industry.
Okay.
Automotive industry, for example.
Right.
Those are the referenceable ones, which means we can tell them to a customer. Of course, there are lots of others, but if it's not here, then it's not referenceable.
Not referenceable. Okay. And referenceable, that means that I only can tell it to the customer, or if it is even a possibility to organize a reference call, for example, and to reference video.
Yeah, to understand, so you can go to the footprint details here, and you can download the slides. When you download the slides, on the slide itself, it will tell you that you need approval for the customer to talk about them, or you can just put the slide into your presentation. So, for example, this is Mack Trucks. I don't know what is Mack Trucks in the United States. Okay.
Okay.
There are two slides here that I can use.
Yes.
And okay. So this is what we have done. This is the story. This is the testimonial, everything.
Yes.
Conversion rate, we achieved 36% conversion rate. This is what we achieved. But it says here, this customer slide is approved for internal use only. If you'd like to use this slide externally, we have to go to the global customer programs. It's an internal team that will take approval from the customer. Okay, we are showing this slide to, let's say, Pirelli or whatever.
Okay.
And this is the challenge, the solution, and the results. Okay. Some slides it will say, and it's live, so it's not under implementation. It's live.
Okay.
Some slides it will say, yes, do it, go. And this is the story to tell. So this is down here in the notes.
Yeah.
This is the story to say in your demo.
Okay, but if I go to that customer story team, which probability is that they will approve it or not approve? What are their behavior like?
So a small correction, you don't go to the customer approval team, the sales guy do. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It is the sales guy's job, it's not your job. Internally, you need to build your own library. I'll show you mine, for example.
Okay.
So here, this is my own library. Okay. I have some documents that I downloaded, CX docs that I downloaded instead of searching for them every time. I have industries. From my relation with other sales reps, from my relation with other solution engineers, I gathered some presentations for automotives.
Okay.
Bentley UK, Bentley US, Galidari in the UAE, Pirelli, DX in Italy, Nissan South Africa, some screenshots. Maybe not of them are won deals, maybe not of them are referenceable, but this is from Slack, Mazda, for example. This is from Slack, this is from my relation with others, to have more stories to tell.
Okay.
So if we open, for example, Bentley US,
yes,
it's a report, it's just a report of what we have done with them. If we go to so this is their report. Okay. If we go to, let's say, for example, what just happened? I have, for example, result campaigns for Pirelli, result winter campaign for Pirelli as well. So you build your own library.
Mhm.
So this is number one. Number two, Slack channels.
Mhm.
Slack channels, if you go, for example, for the DMP channel,
Mhm.
there is, we talked before about your network map.
Yes.
And Tasneem told me that you reached out to her.
Yes.
This is Sibel from our team. So there is a very good guy called Dragos Lungo. You might need to contact him in the future.
Mhm.
He's in Europe. I'm not sure which country. Romania, I think.
Mhm.
On regular basis, he do customer logos for us. He collect customer logos for us
What is
for DMP.
customer logo is what?
Customer logo reference.
Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. But this is not official. But for you to know, if it's not official, we can say it, but we cannot share it.
Okay.
Not share it in an email, in a presentation, but we can say it.
Understand.
So let's. So this is the customer logos for DMP. So we discussed Big Book, we discussed Slack, we discussed if you want to build your own. So those are logos.
Yes.
You can always on Slack, for example, if you think that Schneider Electric is very relevant. So you can always on Slack, who is managing Schneider Electric? I need more details to use it in my next presentation. Somebody will reply and tell you it's me or it's my friend. You get more, you get the story and then you tell it.
Okay. Understand it.
Okay. Sales Central. Are you on Sales Central yet?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, Sales Central. Mhm.
Let's. So Sales Central sometimes have some customer references.
Okay. Yes.
So let's go to.
And in terms of the customer reference, like a reference a bunch, I just didn't catch it. So if the customer market says, all right, so you say that you have the solution running at Mazda, can you call somebody at Mazda who will be
Yeah, this is the sales guy who will ask the team that we have just mentioned. I just forgot the name of the team.
Okay.
Please give me, for example, the CIO.
Mhm.
I want my customer to have a call with him. They will check it for you.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
So as I told you, Oracle, we are lots of teams doing different things. So you need to go to the correct team.
Okay.
So in Sales Central, let's say I want to navigate.
Mhm.
Have you seen the battle cards in Sales Central? Yeah. So I can go here in the automotives. Sometimes you find something for, or let's say, commerce, for example.
Yes.
Customer success.
Okay.
So you can download customer success. It will have some references and stories to tell. Unfortunately, we don't have them in one place.
Mhm.
Big Book should be the place, but it's still the knowledge is scattered.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we don't have battle cards with everybody. So we have battle card with Magento, battle card with Salesforce, but we don't have battle card against SAP, for example.
Okay.
If you think you can build one, as I told you,
Yes.
send it to Sales Central. They can put it here. Everybody will appreciate.
Okay.
But there are some products that have their own portals. Let's say commerce, for example.
Mhm.
So commerce, the commerce product management team, they created something called commercecloud.info.
Okay.
It's the place where anything you need to know about Commerce Cloud is there. There is another portal for Oracle Marketing that have all the Oracle Marketing stack. I'll share it with you.
Mhm.
I don't have the link right now. So for commerce, this is my one-stop shop for everything. So it has trainings, B2C stories, B2B stories, customer stories, which are references,
Okay.
competitive advantages, partners, pricing, everything in one place. Demos,
Okay.
some cool documents to share with customers.
Yes.
But this is like some efforts from specific teams. We don't have this for every product.
Mm-hmm.
We have it for just specific products.
Okay.
So I'll share it with you. It's called commercecloud.info.
بس هي حتى في الاس كيو ار مش يعني تحط اس كيو
Okay.
Thanks. Okay.
What else do you want to know?
Just thinking. Right. I think I need to go through the information shared because it's already kind of a chunk of information. Yeah.
Sure.
And
Sure.
maybe traditional as usual. If something is not completely clear, I just reach out to you back.
Yeah, great. And if you need another session next week, let me know.
Yes.
Just tell me the subjects,
Okay.
and we can organize an hour like this if you want.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your willingness. It's appreciated.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Good luck. Good luck.
Good day. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.